I saw that was on the wall.
Yeah! Yay us! Get the hook. I'm Karen Houston.
Just run the film. Just run the film.
I'm Karen Houston, the media coordinator at Watertown TV. We were thrilled to help create the City of Watertown branding video. It was truly a team effort. If you want to be part of our creative team, we are always looking for new volunteers. Speaking of volunteers, I'd like to ask our board members and production teams to stand up. Everybody stands up. Let's give them a round of applause. Yay! Yay! We couldn't do this without you. If you are interested in joining our team, please talk to one of us after the program. I hope you enjoy the show.
Very cool.
Short, sweet,
Should we
and
take
clear.
some cards too?
That sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
What? Hard.
I don't know if we gave notice, but did we give notice? We got more than 5 here. I think we better. No, we got to keep it social. There you are, sure. Where do you want to go?
I was going to get a glass of wine.
Okay.
Go here. There we go. Oh. I don't talk.
All right, I'd like everybody to quiet down. The lights come on. Everybody's conditioned to do that. I appreciate it. Welcome, 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 everybody. We're really excited to have you here tonight. It's a program we've been working on for a couple of weeks. There's been, or a couple of months. Quite a few people have been a part of this process. And it's just fun to see everybody here. We got over 100 people from the community, members and leaders showing up, supporting this branding, this positive initiative for the community. So thank you very much. Before I forget, I'm going to do one ad because Cassandra asked me to do this favor. And if I don't remember, I'll forget about it. I memorize the rest of the program. So she is here on behalf of the Rotary and the school district. They're doing this duck race. I think it's June 23rd. June 23rd, it's $10 for a ticket. They put a goose. Where's that plastic goose if you want to hold that up? They're putting it down on what bridge, Katie? The Brennan Bridge. It's going to go on the river. You get to put advertising on it. You get to win some money, but the money raised goes towards scholarships for the community, for students. So if you haven't bought a ticket, you're not involved with that yet, please run up here. We got time tonight. If you're going to get a beer, just slide on over, get a ticket. So tonight, obviously, we want to do something unique. It's not very often you come out with a new brand for your community, and we thought, why just do the same old, same old? Let's do something fun. So I'm hoping that you came tonight ready to have some fun. I appreciate everybody that dressed up. You guys look great. Want to add a little flair to the whole event. And so kick back. Hopefully you can relax. And if you're not relaxing by yourself, there is a beer or wine to help you do that. Feel free to get up during the event and do that. I'm not going to be offended. In fact, some of you may fall asleep. I won't be offended by that either. But yeah, please kick back, have your time, laugh. Hopefully you're laughing with me. I've got a feeling, and my wife probably agrees with this, you'll find me more laughing at me. But that's okay, I got thick skin. We figured we'd do something very Oscar themed. And if you've watched the Oscars, they have a little fun in the program. It's not a presentation. It gets a little interactive. Maybe there's some jokes. So that's the twist we thought we'd bring. We thought, why go with the same old, same old? Now I'll tell you what, the biggest debate we had and the scariest thing was, well, as you all know, if you're in Watertown, it's not a partay unless you have the Turner Hall people cater your event. So that was really tough for us to decide not to include them. Hopefully you'll excuse us and still have fun. I know the Turners were disappointed, but please have a good time. I know we're going to have a good time. So I kind of know what you're thinking. When I first walked in the theater, actually Matt did me a pretty big favor. you don't notice this right now because it's pretty light. These lights weren't on the first time we did this whole drive run. It was pretty damn dark. It was a little weird. And it was like, we're having people come to an award show, we have to have some fun, but we can't have them fall asleep. You know, it's too dark, you come from work, we give you a beer, people are gonna fall asleep. So hopefully, if you decide to do that, please just don't snore, nudge your neighbor for me. I've got like 15 minutes of this, and it would really help if you waited till the last 5 minutes so I don't get too depressed. The other thing that occurred to me too, and I know I'm not the only person that thinks about this when you see a dark theater, how many people have made out in those back seats, I wonder, right? Come on, who's been 12 or 13, they want to go to the movie, you know, your parents tell you, well, you can go to the movie, but you gotta go with a friend, or like your friend's gonna prevent you from making out with your date, right? That never works, that never happens. So that was one of my first thoughts when I'm like, man, with hard lights, it's gonna be really awkward when I'm here with the mayor talking about our brand, and I got somebody making out in the back row. It's not gonna work. Yeah. Well, they're in the back. Is Mike Sullivan here? Mike, right there he is. Now, that's the guy we gotta keep our eye on, because if anybody's gonna make out, Mike and Sarah will be the first two to do it. If you know Mike, you can't trust doctors from Watertown Family Practice. It's just, yeah, it doesn't really work, right? So, tonight is about representing the community, talking about the talent that came together and did this video. Now, who am I kidding? When you talk about the Oscars, they don't really come for the actual ceremony. They come to walk the red carpet, and they come for the after party. So, unbeknownst to everybody here, we've been working really hard on this amazing after party opportunity. That's right, it's exclusive. Didn't really want to bring it up. It's kind of a big deal, so I didn't really want to talk about it. We're going to go into this amazing spot. You're going to have a phenomenal time, guarantee you. Party like you're 1999. We are going to go across the street. Elevation nightclub. Anybody know Froggies? Yeah? No. Ooh, the mayor's giving me a dirty look. It's kind of a sore subject. I apologize. But, you know, I grew up in Watertown, so I always have a backup plan, right? And there's plenty of opportunities to go find other fun. And my slogan has always been, and I think maybe other people share this slogan, is, why not the why not? Oh, too soon? Come on, it collapsed like 2 years ago. You can laugh at that. I'm pretty sure you can. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that was the best thing that happened for our brand when the why not collapsed. So now I have no proof of this, but I'm fairly positive the branding commission popped a lot of champagne bottles when that happened. Mayor, I would check the expense reports for that month. I got a feeling they were celebrating. So no, seriously, what we're going to do some awards. We had some great people in the community come together and do this video. They gave it their time. And so we're going to do that first. I'll wrap up here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Then we're going to show the branding video. It's 2 minutes. It's not 2 hours. So it's a quick hitter. Don't blink. You'll miss it. And hopefully you enjoy it. What's I think great about the video is the people. We had great groups of people come together, and seeing people that we probably live next to, live with, work next to. It's just great to see them be involved in that. We're going to take a 10-minute intermission. Gives you a chance to use the bathroom. Gives you a chance to get more drinks. Gives the Sullivans more chance to make out. And then we're going to show the Around the Corner with John McGivern. That's probably about 30 minutes. So we should be wrapped up a little after 8. And so let's get on to the part of the show that really matters, and really recognizing the talent that made this video happen. But if you recall from the Oscars, there's always that section of the show where they have cut back and they show a video of a previous award ceremony and a nice dinner. Well, that's for all the behind the scenes people, the people that really make it happen, all those movie geeks that make movie magic. Well, they're not geeks, but we got some great people that helped make our behind the scenes magic happen, that brought this video together. And what we'd like to do is kind of like the Oscars, is recognize them. Well, I guess when I think about it, it's really not like the Oscars. We didn't give them a nice dinner. It wasn't in the budget. I don't have an award for them. Sorry guys, I forgot about you. And I doubt they're going to list this on their achievements in LinkedIn. But nevertheless, we want to recognize them and have them stand up. So all I like to do is I like to announce their names. I'm going to say a little something about them. I've worked tirelessly through the process of identifying a group to partner with for the city, bring a brand along and a logo, and what that means to roll it out. And so there's also there to create a force behind this. And I want to make sure we give them a round of applause. Thank you, guys. Now, in full disclosure, I I kind of was forced to include the branding commission and give them recognition. I mean, seriously, you remember what happened to the Why Not, right? Well, my wife would be pissed if our house collapsed. So I really didn't have a choice. I had to include, Emily told me I had to include the branding commission, so I had to throw them in there. No, but seriously, I appreciate it. I've worked with those guys for a couple of years. I'm no longer in the commission, but they do work tirelessly to make things happen for the brand. So let's talk about the real talent, our actors, our community members. And you know, we're going to try and be more Oscar-ish. You know, these people worked tirelessly to remember their lines. They shot in terrible conditions, multiple takes, and what? Sorry, that was my producer. I guess I kind of oversold what these guys actually did. Apparently, I guess that they filmed all this at the end of August and early September, and as we know, that's like the best weather possible in frozen tundra. And also, there weren't too many takes. Apparently, they only had to memorize one word. That's right, that was their dialogue. It was one word. You didn't mishear me. It wasn't a page or a paragraph or a sentence. It was one freaking word. Huh, that's interesting. And you know, I started thinking, one word, really? Why would you only give him one word? But then it occurred to me, I know why. And I think Brad Clark probably knows why, too. I think most of our talent went to school at the Watertown School District. Oh, Cassandra. But no, if you don't know this, here's my segue for this one. I know she's killing me right now. Do you know that they just won a silver medal award from U.S. News and World Report? Top school in the state, top school in the country. So, yes, very well deserved. We probably should have expected them to do at least 2 words, don't you think? I know, and I told Brad that too. So, great job, but in all sincerity, way to go, school district. That's a great award for the community and for the brand and for the logo. All right, so on to the awards. What we're going to do right now is more Oscar-ish. I'm going to have Katie and Kendall help me out, which we always need beautiful presenters, and they're more beautiful, well, than Mike or myself or anybody else. So we got great ladies walking over here. We got some statues to hand out. We got some awards to give. And just like the Oscars, we're going to give you like 30 seconds at most. So if we call you up and you want to make an acceptance speech, you get 30 seconds. That's all you get. I've already talked to the chief. The chief's here with his taser. We told him we need him to tase him to get him right off the stage. So don't even sit. 31 seconds, tase. And so, chief, I know you got that covered. I see you back there. I appreciate it. Yep, quick on the trigger. It was either the chief with his taser or we're going to get a bouncer from Elevation Nightclub. The chief just seemed a little more reliable. So thank you, chief. I appreciate that. Now I've got to actually read because I've got to talk about our nominations. So we're going to talk about the 7 groups that gave us time and made this video happen. It's really hard to hold a mic and read at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so on to our award winners, and then we'll get into the video. So our first group was nominated for their superb ability to look cool wearing business casual attire in our community. The winner of that award is the Watertown Chamber of Commerce. Guys, come on down. I'm not going to make fun of you. If Susan's here, somewhere, maybe, I don't know. Joe's coming. Yeah, we make fun of Joe. Joe, you going to say a few words on behalf of the chamber? Or just talk about the chamber? Remember, you got 30 seconds, so anything. What do you think they want?
I don't know, we're working real hard, trying to make our chamber as strong as it can be. We're really focusing on our members, supporting the community. We've got some cool things planned later this year, our golf outing, and a new wine walk for downtown in September. Should be pretty great. So.
Well, all right, Chamber, thanks. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it. I probably should have opened the envelope, huh? Snafu. All right, our second nomination here. This group was nominated as the group most likely to get together on the weekends and engage in a crazy game of Trivial Pursuit. And the winner for that group is the Watertown Historical Society. Come on down and accept the award. Note to self, next time have award winners sit in the front.
Watertown for this award and the Academy. In all seriousness, we love the Watertown Historical Society. We have been a society since 1936, and our beautiful museum has been open to the public since 1939. A little hard to believe. Come see us. We're officially open for the season. Ours are 12 to 3 on the weekends, and then after Memorial Day, we'll be open daily, then 12 to 3. We just received a grant from the Kirk Foundation to restore the exterior of the first kindergarten building, so we're very, very proud of that. So another good reason to come see us at 919 Charles Street.
Don't taste him. But on a serious note, to echo the mayor, there's a lot of positive things happening, and John says it all the time, and I 100% agree. You talk about attitude adjustment, people seeing what's possible instead of seeing the glass half empty, is the old cliche. What about half full? And that's what tonight's about, the video's about, and hopefully you guys can find a way to get involved and keep making Watertown just a great place to live. So, our final group. They were nominated for being the most random possible group ever to be filmed in a community's branding video. And it's literally called the Random Group of Citizens That Were Running and Biking. And you'll see what I'm talking about when we show the video. So, anybody want to come up and accept that award from the Random Group of Runners and Bikers? I know they're here. I've seen them. Where's the young guy at? Come on up. Yes, thank you. I'm not going to make him speak, that would just be mean.
No. Maybe
Thank
he
you.
wants to. Yeah. Go. Yeah.
Everybody's having a good time, hopefully. I haven't seen anybody sleeping or any snoring. What we're going to do right now is we're going to show that video here in a second, and then remember it's a 10-minute intermission. Grab some drinks, hang out, talk, and then we're going to show the John McGivern. After tonight's event, again, hopefully you got it. I was joking about the whole elevation froggies thing. If you want to go, I guess, but I'm joking. But feel free to hang out, mingle, talk, just have a good time. So we're going to show the video. Before I show it real quick, I want to give a couple things. The Branding Commission's working hard. If you noticed last year, you'd see new patches on the police uniforms, logos on city vehicles, on the fire trucks. There's flags that are hanging. They're doing letterhead. I mean, there's always little things that maybe you don't notice, but they're putting a really big effort to change that brand and having consistency throughout the community. And also then this year, besides this video, which is hoping to launch a social media approach, push, they're also going to have entryway signs, I believe, on North and South 26. So it's going to be a real, tangible, visible change. And if you have any ideas or you want to get involved, I know Emily and the rest of the Branding Commission would love to have you, get you engaged, help them bring this brand to the rest of the community. So having said that, I think Matt's up there. I'm going to give him a thumbs up. That's our technical way to do this. He's going to flash the video and we're going to go.
Oh, I hear so there was it was this morning I had to walk to my feet. I ate for a while, but I looked for my mom on a mushroom. And I remember asking my parents that much to tell you a home for them, right? OneLegVlogs!